Hello, Stuart here, doing a video, long time no see, I know. Doing a video because Darren, Mr. Stella Boxhead, made some joystick boxes which he offered people to buy, and I bought one because some people may know I made my own joystick ages ago, which I just basically made out of MDF. It was more of a template to see if it was viable, if I was able to do it, and it worked, but it looks shit. So I jumped on the chance to actually get one of these boxes. And here it is. Now, I've done a few modifications on it. First of all, what I wanted is, it's better doing this way, I wanted the port there, because the idea is, well, if I can get my cable, here it is I can actually just get an extension cable. I bought this, it's just a joystick extension cable for the Neo Geo. Got it from eBay. I think it's from China somewhere. Probably, I think it cost about £4, including delivery, so that's quite good. So that literally just plugs into there, and you plug to the side into the Neo Geo, and it works perfectly fine. I could have, what I was thinking of doing, just basically snipping the end and threading the thing through, but there was two things, and I was worried about it being pulled and then basically pulling all the wires out, and also I wanted it so I can actually just basically grab it and put it away nice and neatly. If there's wires sticking out the side, it's probably not so easy. Another thing I had to do was, I don't know if you can see it inside, I basically drilled the buttons. They're the buttons there. I drilled them too close. I didn't use any template. Last time I put a template down, done marked out where I want the joystick ports. Literally what I did this time was I put my hand on the joystick, said, well, that's where I want the joystick to go, and lay it on the board and said that's where I want the buttons to go roughly, and basically I drew around my hand in that position and then drilled the holes for the buttons. Luckily, one thing was lucky because if you look here, I don't know if you can see there, I'll have to stand up here. These screws there, some light in it, those screws, or those clips there, they are only just not touching. So any closer they've been touching, and they've would have basically drilled holes and been fucked. And if you can see up here as well, up there, I had to cut away some of the frame, because basically I drilled that hole for the button and didn't realise the frame was in the way, so I had to get a Dremel and basically cut around the frame a bit so I can get the screw on, and also with the select button, which is right under there. I've had to put the start and select button opposite sides because basically there wasn't any place I could put them both together and then not be in the way, because if I put them down there, that's where my palm would go. I couldn't put them up there because the joystick set's getting in the way. I could have probably put them down there, but again, that's where my hand rests. But I think it's actually turned out quite well. I think I'm going to do one more thing when it's done, is I'll put a picture on the back, on the front of it, I'll show you in a second. It's a bit of art I found on the internet of the King of Fighters. What I think I'll do is, I get a very thin piece of Perspex and just basically mount it along the side here and drill the holes in, because at the moment I've just got that stuff you get, you put over during your back to your books when you're at school, the clear stuff. If you didn't have wallpaper, that is, you've got the clear stuff and put it on. So there we go, it's very nicely done, I think. That's how I literally put the button placement. I thought, that's where I went with buttons, because the last time I did it, I was spinning my hand too wide, and all good, it's all working and it's all good. There's my wiring. I didn't rewire it. What I basically did was desoldered the socket at the top up here, put it in here, mount it on, and basically I used the same wiring system and just basically made it fit. So it's a bit of a mess, and I'm sure some people on there will be saying that they would have soldered it or whatever, blah blah blah, but you're a lot better at soldering than me. And I had two kids running around, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, asking me every 2 minutes, what are you doing, what are you doing, what are you doing? Then having a solder and drill bits and saws around the house when that's happening, it's no good idea. So, it worked, it's actually good, I really do like it. And Darren, if you're ever making any more, I might get another one off you. So there you go, that's what I've done today, last night. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope to have a video up soon. Bye.